Today I'll be reading Welcome to Dead House of Goosebumps by R.L. Stine. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video because it really helps out a lot for this community. Say the latest updates to the Gemini app's privacy hub opens in a new window. Conversation with Gemini Chapter 1 Goosebumps Welcome to Dead House Show Drafts Josh and I hated our new house. Sure, it was big. It looked like a mansion compared to our old house. But it was a tall, red brick house with a sloping black roof and rows of windows framed by black shutters. It was so dark. The whole house was covered in darkness, as if it was hiding in the shadows of the gnarled old trees that bent over it. It was the middle of July, but dead brown leaves blanketed the front yard. Our sneakers crunched over them as we trudged up the gravel driveway. Tall weeds poked up everywhere through the dead leaves. Thick clumps of weeds had overgrown an old flower bed beside the front porch. This house was creepy. "This house is gross," Josh said, shaking his head. I didn't answer. I just stared up at the old house. I felt a shiver run down my spine. It was a beautiful hot summer day, but the closer we got to the house, the colder I felt. I guessed it was because of the tall old trees. I was wearing white tennis shorts and a sleeveless blue t-shirt. I had been hot in the car. Now I was freezing. Maybe it would be warmer inside the house. "Welcome home, kids," Dad said, unlocking the front door. Mom was right behind him, carrying boxes. Mr. Dawes, the real estate agent, stood on the porch, smiling. "It just needs some work," Dad said, patting Josh on the shoulder. "It's a big house. You'll have room for a dinette, and maybe a rec room, too. You'll like that, won't you, Amanda?" I shrugged. "It's an old house," Mom added, smoothing back her straight black hair. "No one has lived in it for a while." I looked inside. The hallway was dark and gloomy. Dust lay thick on everything. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling like ghostly spiders. "Wow," Josh whispered. Mr. Dawes chuckled. "It's an old house, for sure," he said. "But it has a lot of potential." I didn't care about its potential. I just wanted to get out of there.